Good morning. I'm Carol Yarbrough from the Alabama School of Fine Arts, and I'm going to talk about successes and challenges for teaching the Computer Science Principles course for the first year. I'm involved in the national pilot as well as the CS4Alabama pilot. For successes, how do we define success? To me, success is the students are happy, they're engaged, they like doing what we're doing, they look forward to coming to class, they want to learn something new. But also as a teacher, to me, successes are the light bulbs are going off, the gears are turning, they're thinking computationally, they're learning how to think like a computer scientist. They're doing what we want them to do. Challenges for me, I think that says a lot. Paperwork, even if it's online, it's still paperwork, and there's a lot of that. More for me because I've been involved in both pilots, but sometimes it's overwhelming. Another challenge for me has been the conference calls. Sometimes you'll schedule your whole day around a conference call, and you'll get on, and you can't hear the other people, or they can't hear you, and people's cameras aren't working. But overall, the biggest challenge is time. It's really hard to find the time. It will be easier this year, but still, there's always so much to do and so much time to do it in, so it gets a little bit hard. But really, I started thinking it's not about me, it's about my students. So what do they think are the successes and the challenges with this course? So I asked them, and they were happy to tell me. And to them, success is something they like, and challenge is something they don't like. This particular student, she loves to be creative. She loves computer science, everything we've been doing in computer science. So she was easy. And she, particularly liked any kind of animation things. Some of my stronger students really like the math involved in computer science. If they're strong in math, they like the math and computer science. They like a lot of the programming. I do drag and drop as well as textual programming. This is another really strong student, and he pretty much likes the things that were challenging. The Python, the big data, some of the things that were a little bit harder for some of the students, he really enjoyed. This particular student is a music major, and he kind of avoids math classes whenever possible, but he loved the challenge of doing the programs, which really made me feel good. Loved finishing the things that were difficult. This student, along with many of my students, really liked the textual-based language, and I happen to use Python. For some students, it feels more real to them than the drag and drop languages. So they enjoy that. This particular student loves all things animation. She loves manga, so App Inventor, Alice. We did a lot of graphics with Python, but also she liked the collaboration. She liked working with the other students. This particular student struggled some, but she had great success with App Inventor. She was able to make her apps, put them on her phone, share them with her family and her friends. So that was a success for her. This particular student also struggled, and he struggled a lot, but he did an Alice program, and you can see that in the background. He was so proud of it, he wanted it displayed when I took his picture. So he was able to have success with that one piece of the class. And then for the challenges, they kind of liked everything except the writing. And most of my students this year were 9th graders. And they're not as prepared for the writing as I thought they were going to be. And so some of them really don't even spell well yet. So this guy, he kind of shies away from a challenge. So anything he found difficult, that was a failure to him. He didn't like the algorithms, the big data. Early on, I spent a lot of time design, flowcharting, pseudocode, and this student said she doesn't like flowcharts, yet she expressed it in a flowchart, which I thought was interesting. So she must like them a little bit. And this was a real teaching moment for me. Didn't like the internet. Did a unit on the internet, several of them didn't like it, so I know that's something I need to work on next year. Apparently I did not do a very good job presenting that. And just in summary, successes are, there's something in this course for everyone, the strong students, the weak students. Everyone's got something they're excited about, and challenges, time. It takes a lot of time, and then the 9th graders and their writing. was also a challenge for me. Thank you.